Hey Inns, how are you doing? Happy stitching day or crafting day or whatever day it is for you. Welcome back to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, thanks for subscribing, liking, and sticking around to my channel. And if you are a new viewer, I hope you like what you see and you stick around for more. If you're returning, thank you for hanging out with us again and returning for more of this crazy content. I didn't film yesterday. I actually have not been sleeping well, so I was pretty tired, and so I didn't make a video, and that's all right. I'm gonna have those days that I just don't feel like producing content, and I just needed to focus on me, and that's what I did. And I kind of just vegged out after I got home from work and took time to focus on relaxing, because sometimes you just got to do that. So today I am checking in with you all. I did make tacos last night. I was in the mood for tacos, so I made some tacos. I'm very basic when it comes to tacos. I don't like all the toppings and everything. It was meat, cheese, and taco shell. And I like the soft taco shells. And then what I do with the leftover taco meat is that I will put it on top of a salad, which is weird because I don't like all that stuff on top of my tacos. But whenever it comes to a taco shell, I like them plain. So I like my tacos plain with just meat and cheese. And then whenever it comes to leftovers, I will warm up the meat and then put it on a salad or something like that and have a taco salad. So that is what I did last night when I got home from work. I went to the grocery store, got some groceries, pulled out some meat and browned that all up. And I have some leftovers that I'll probably eat tonight, unless I make a pizza. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. I decided to take the day off from the gym yesterday. It was the first day that I didn't go to the gym this year, but I still got enough calories in to meet all of my requirements for my Apple Watch. And so I completed all the circles on my Apple Watch yesterday, and I'm still gonna do that today. Not sure if I'm gonna go to the gym. If I do go to the gym, it'll just be to do some walking on the treadmill and get that kind of workout in. Walking is good. So I will do that, and then we'll see what happens. So I was happy yesterday. I did finally get the book that I'm going to read every day of the year. It's a daily devotional. It is called The Daily Stoic. I took the book cover off because I don't like paper covers, book, whatever they're called. It's called The Daily Stoic. It had good reviews. It's based on the Stoic philosophers from I believe Greece, maybe Greece and Rome. And so this is written by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hanselman. So there you go. I got this on Amazon. I ordered it back in December. It finally came to me yesterday. So I've read one page. They're just little snippets of the Stoic philosophy. And then there's a little snippet each day. So you read one page a day. Not long, just enough to give you something to contemplate and think. And it'll be enough to ponder over for the day. And so I am going to be reading that. And each month has a subject area. So January is clarity. So it's part 1 is the discipline of perception, and January is clarity. So that is pretty interesting. So something different, something to expand my horizons on. So I'm looking forward to getting into that. More on that as I read through it, and we'll see how that goes for reading this year. Of course, I'm going to be reading other things because that's one of my key focuses this year, is to read more, but that is something that I am trying to do a little bit more of, and that's one thing that I'm going to try to do every day, is just read one of those every day. So I did not do any stitching yesterday, or I haven't done any stitching for the last 2 days. But I did want to just show you what my stitching progress is so far, because I am going to be doing some stitching tonight. So there is my beer stein. Again, this is the same thing as what it was a couple days ago, but I'm hoping to get some good progress on this tonight because I'm going to be stitching a good bit tonight. That's my goal. So that's where it's at so far today, and we're going to get some good progress on this. Again, this is the Vickery Collection Beer Stein Seasons. I'm stitching this on 28 count gold flecked Lugana that I bought years ago. I don't even know if it's still available. And I am stitching them individually instead of as a set. So that is my stitching progress so far. What I have been doing is knitting a good bit. So, first thing, I finished my first sock of this set. This is from the I think it's Trilogy. I bought this yarn a couple years ago. Again, remember, I'm trying to use up what I have in stock. And so this is from their Trilogy yarns. This is from their Cocktail of the Month Club. And this was Chambord. I think I'm pronouncing that right. This is their Squishy yarn, which is like 80% yarn, wool, 20% cashmere, I think. And I finished the first sock. So here is the first sock. Again, it's just the very basic sock. It's rounded. I did a rounded toe. I did the slip stitch heel and started cuff down. And that's it. And so, as soon as I finished that, I went ahead and cast on sock number 2. So there is the second cast on. And I literally just cast it on, so I have something to stitch, something to work on this weekend. So, there it is. Super easy, quick thing to start, and it's going well so far. I think I have 5 rows in. So that is the first thing I started. I did start another set of socks though. So, oh, and I didn't get my book. Be right back. I'm back. For Christmas, I got 52 weeks of socks. This is from Lane, L-A-I-N-E. You can get this on Amazon. I ordered it on Amazon and my friend gifted it to me. And so I wanted to try one of these patterns. Unfortunately, most of them aren't going to ever fit my feet unless I do math and make them larger. But they're going to be great gifts for people. So I found a pattern in here that I wanted to do for a gift and use it as a stash buster. And so I am doing Garia, and that is what it will look like when it's done. It is a toe-up sock. Has a really neat textured cuff, along with it is a pearl. It's a reverse stockinette, so you actually stitch it inside out, and then you turn it around, and then you see the pearl stitches. So here is my progress so far. It doesn't look much of anything because you stitch it inside out. I'm using yarn that I've had in my stash. It's like this, this is from yarn.com and it's their yarns. So, and it's like a greeny blue, oceany color, like a dark greeny blue. It's a fingering weight yarn, and here is my progress so far. Again, it's a toe up sock. You stitch the toe right side out, and then you turn it inside out to stitch the rest of the sock, which is kind of cool. Not kind of cool, it's pretty cool. So, and actually here is the design that emerges. It's a very basic sock once you actually get into it, but it gives a really cool effect. So I'm continuing to work on this pattern as I go. So that is where we're at so far on this sock. Working on this a little bit more frequently than the other sock, but that's all right. Because this one will, the companion to this one will get a lot of attention this weekend. So very excited about this one just because it's something different and it's still stitching up pretty quickly. So again, working on that as we go, and I will have some stitching progress to show you tomorrow. So that's about all that's been happening here in the Ginger Gerald household. Not a whole lot really all that exciting. It's just that typical dreary January blahness that comes after the post-holiday rush and madness, and just taking one day at a time. So I hope you're doing the same and you're enjoying the quietude, if that's a word, of the post-holiday relaxation. And I'm hoping it starts to, it sounds like it's supposed to start warming up, but I think we're getting some rain this weekend. So I am going to take one day at a time and I'm going to enjoy every bit of it. And I am going to check in when I check in. And I'm going to enjoy the crafting that I do and the gardening that I do and the reading that I do, because that's a newfound joy that I'm getting back into. So I hope you all have a wonderful day whenever you're watching this, and you'll check back in the next time I make a video. And until then, as always, don't forget to always be creative.